Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is August 17th, 2025. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and for a trip into my garden. So I've already had my cantaloupe producing and it's still going, and my watermelon producing and it has stopped, and now I have planted later than the rest a honeydew melon, and it is starting to produce fruit. The largest one I have right now is about goose egg size, but this one is just starting, and you can tell the female from the male flowers, because if this were a male flower, this stalk would be straight, but it's a female because the fruit is right here. So I'm going to use the word fruit as my inspiration word for the day. Oh, and we picked up a U. Okay, I was really hopeful for the R and the T, but it always goes that way where what I'm hopeful for doesn't necessarily come to fruition. Ah, fruition, there we go. So let's see. R-S-T-L-N-E. Vowels are A-O-Y. I'm going to assume that's the only U in there for now. Could be wrong. I want to do snail, but I want to spell it this way. I'm going to try it because you know what happens. Sometimes it's right. Although I would love to do snail spelled the other way because I actually have little snails in my garden. I know they're a pest, but we didn't have them that I recall growing up in Illinois and the Illinois-Wisconsin border for gardening. And I don't know that. I don't think we had them in Colorado, but I wouldn't know because I really didn't garden in Colorado. But I love being in the South where I'm in my garden. All of a sudden I find something with a complete shell. I'm like, this should be at the sea. I'm I'm about an hour to 2 hours away from the sea. So, all right, so I'm going to try snail. It's not going to be here, but it's cute. So I'm going to try it anyway. Like a snail. Snail is cute. So not in here. Could I do snail? I'm going to try a whole bunch of other things. Could I do snail? Snail. No, of course not. Could I do... I probably can't do slain either. I can do slain. Okay, I got an S and I got an L. Alright, so let's see where these could make their mark. So S could go here, here, or here. Could end in an SS. Could. Might do. L could go here, here, or here. Could end in a double L. Well, I don't think so. Let's start with the L here since we can't put the S there. If we do the L there, the S can't go there. If the S goes here, it could be louse, but we have used the E. It could be lousy. That's a good one. Could be lousy. It could be... I think that's it, because what else would we put here but an O? Based on what we have left. L-O-U-S. Y is the only thing that fits. Okay, so, and then if we keep the L there, but we put, well, could we do anything with an SS? I don't think so. So what if we put the S here? That's probably going to be like, no. Because again, we would put an O here. Laums, laups, and whatever we would put in here would probably make this a plural, and that doesn't happen in Wordle. So I'm going to say no. So what if we put the L here? So we're going to move the L. If we put the L there, again, we could put the S there, but that would give us that plural. I'm not going to do it. It's possible that something could end in an S without being a plural. It's just not very likely. I'm not going to go with the unlikelies. I want to do usual, but yeah, that does not work. What would go here? An O? A U? I don't see anything. But what if we did an LL? No, that does not work. Oh, and we can't do an L here, so we're not likely to get an SS with an L blend. I think it's lousy, which is good. Should I just try lousy? I would be giving up the O. I would be trying out the Y, which I kind of wanted to try out on this. I would be... did I say O? I would be giving up the U. I would try the O and the Y, so I'd get all of the vowels figured out, unless there are two U's. The other thing I was going to do is an L here. If an L is here, an S isn't going to go there, so it's going to be there, and I just can't see how to make that into anything. I'm going to try lousy. I'm okay if it's not lousy, but I hope it's lousy, and I think it is. And it is. I feel like this is one of those where there were probably about 14 different options, but I could only find one. Yay for me, because that was the one that worked. All right, now we are going to switch over to Quordle. I'm going to put in 4 standard words. That'll give me 20 unique letters, hopefully a lot of green and yellow here, and I'll be able to solve this quickly. I'm going to use the words fishy, budge, nice, clown, tramp, fungi, or fungi, or fungi, or however you want to pronounce it. It's got a lot of different ways. CH, cheek, probably cheek. I'm going to look up here because this looks like I should be able to do it. Amity, amity, A-M-I-T-Y, amity. Dried or dryer? Oh, don't know. Dried or dryer, and I think this is cheek. So what if I try a scout word? If I try a scout word that ends in an R or a D and has a K in it, I could do something like, I want to do creed with a K. Not going to work. Acrid with a K, not going to work. Need. I can do need. K-N-E-E-D. I think this is going to tell me what I need to know. We got a K. This is cheek. Cheek. No! Check! I blew it. Because I used a... I didn't make it. Oh. It's check, and I didn't think of check. And I didn't do the... Oh, I did the EE. I did not... Guess what I did not do? I did not check. I hate that I lost, but I love that I lost with irony. I do! I can't help it. It's kind of better. So that's dryer, and that's check, and I got it wrong. And I even used, this is the hilarious thing, I even used a scout word that would have told me that this was not cheek. But I was only considering the two things that I saw. This one, I just thought that there was a K and didn't think anything else about it. I just wanted to make sure a K was in it. Mostly I was checking on this. Is it going to end in an R or is it going to end in a D? And once I found that out, I thought I had it all completely solved. I don't know. All right, hasn't happened in a long time, but yep, lost that one. Hopefully you did not. Hopefully you had better results than I did and a clearer mind to think this through. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.